Hi, this is Eric Smith, and this is my restaurant app. When the program starts, it reads from a JSON file of menu items, and it creates lists for each type. So if it's a beverage, it just has the different beverages, um, appetizers, etc. And I've got it to where you can increment or decrement the item, and here's the quantity. So if I start adding to the quantity, it immediately starts to build out the receipt over here, and I can also remove one from the quantity each time I hit the decrement button, and that clears that receipt out. And this allows me to choose several different items from the beverage category. So I've got one Coke in there now. If I wanted to do an iced tea, I could add a few iced teas. And then over here on the receipt, you see that it's got it categorized by type. So beverages, 3 iced teas, 1 Coke. It gives you the total amount and has the subtotal, tax, gratuity, and grand total. And if I start adding entrees, you see over here the entrees section gets populated, and then I can add a few other things in here. And so what it's doing is there's a dictionary that I've got that is being updated, and then I've got a change event on all of the buttons over here, to where each time these change, the receipt is cleared out, and then it loops through that dictionary again and populates this receipt panel if the quantity is greater than 0. And and I've got that change event on every one of the drop downs. As soon as you change the quantity for the beverage or food items, there's a change event that refreshes this receipt. And then on the server and the table number, there's a change event as well, and it populates up here for the server, table number up here. And then I've got on the gratuity, this is the only text box that is editable, and I've got a change event on here to where as soon as the mouse leaves or it loses focus, it will update the receipt. So now I've got gratuity $5 here. It shows up over here as $5, and it automatically calculates everything. And as soon as I have everything filled out, I can go ahead and hit save the file. And what that's going to do is it'll save it to a JSON file called receipts. And if you notice up here, the order number has 14. When the program starts, it looks at that receipt JSON file, and it grabs the latest order number and just increments it by 1. So whenever we start a new order, we fill out our order and then save it to the file, and then it clears out our receipt. It changes all the selected items to null, changes all the quantities to 0, and then if I start to build a new order, you'll notice that the order number is now 15 because it's read that JSON file. We just added order number 14, and now we're on to number 15. And then I also have a few validations built in here to where if I don't have a food item and a quantity, I'll get an error message. If I don't have a server or a table number, I'll get an error message. So if I try to save this right now without a server or table, I get a couple error messages: select server and table number. If I go ahead and select a server but not a table and try to save, I just get select the table number. And same goes for the food items. If I don't have anything greater than $0, it's going to give me another error message, please choose a beverage or food item greater than $0. So the message box is dynamic, and that is basically it. Thanks.